Hey guys, look at where we're exploring. So we're going to explore the 1620s when the Mayflower came over with the colony. This is also where this isn't necessarily the original site of where the Mayflower came in, or this is more of the site of where the American Indians, and I can't pronounce their name without butchering it, the tribe that was out here. But just learning the history is going to be absolutely awesome, so stick around, find out, and I hope you guys come out and learn this little bit of history of how the colonists came over from England on the Mayflower, and how a lot of the Europeans, when they came over here, they had to work off their debts. They had to get the king's approval, and as a collective they worked together to pay off their debt to the king, and how they lived, everything like that. I'm not going to be able to show everything, obviously, but just what I can show you, I have a feeling is going to be awesome. Then after that, I have to go to another site to see where the Mayflower is and where the mill is. So stick around, have fun, and enjoy the ride with us and me and Junior. Thanks, guys. So there's what this boat right here is what kids would learn, like the little boys would learn usually. This is a Native American site, and then this boat that you see these people at, that is a duckbill. So this is the front, and that's the back, and it sits about 10 to 15 people, and there are bigger ones documented, and that's where they would put the sails. And you've got this little hutch, and then you've got your farmland behind it, and then right there where these people are where they would put the hides and stuff and vegetables and cook. And then you can't really see it, but behind this is a winter house, and that's for extended family. And they would use bark trees, the bark off the trees to for the outside of it. And then they would use animals, raccoon, otters, poor Junior, deer, and bear, a whole bunch of things, elk, to help keep them warm. But then they also had 3 fires in there, so it was pretty cool.
How many people would live in here?
Whoever wants to climb up there. It'll take them a week to build this house, and the frame will last up to 20 years.
Wow.
But if it was raining or snowing, you know, whomever would climb up on the outside of the house and angle that piece of bark in whichever direction the rain or snow was coming in.
And how many people would live in one this size?
About 15 people would sleep in this home.
Okay.
Maybe a little less. And then you got to remember, this is a winter home, so it's for an extended family, so it'll be deeper inland.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The
Would be
summer,
your
spring, and
shore.
fall home is your immediate family. So that'll be a lot smaller home. That's just a home of one fire, and you'd be this close to the water.
Okay.
And that's a cattail covered house. Cattail reeds, and the cattail reeds, when it's warm outside, they shrink, so it's like an AC. It's like a fan that allows the air to flow through. But when it rains, they swell up, so it catches the rain.
Oh, wow.
So in either the bark covered home or the cattail covered home, you do not get wet at all.
Wow.
And many years ago, the trees were a lot bigger than they are today.
Yeah.
So one sheet of bark can cover this entire home.
Wow.
Instead of, you know,
All these
many
pieces.
hundreds of them.
Yeah. Wow.
We got them laid as like shingles.
How did they get the bark off in those big giant
So
sheets?
in the springtime, when the sap is running, you slit it down the middle and it peels right off the tree.
Wow.
Literally just slides right off.
Wow.
And then the English had wrote and noted that the houses were 300 feet long.
Oh my.
That's the length of a football field. So
So an
one
entire village
sheet.
could live in that.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of people would be in town.
Were the spring, summer, and fall homes rebuilt every year, or did
Nope,
they last?
every frame lasts 15 to 20 years.
Wow.
So you would leave the frames up, and then you would just take the everything inside your home with you. Pack it up and take it with you.
How old is this frame?
I'm sorry?
How old is this frame?
This one, it's getting there. It's almost about, I'd say about maybe 12 years old.
Wow.
It's getting up there. Like the bark, we were supposed to replace it yesterday, but it was raining so hard. So I think tomorrow we're gonna, take all the bark off and start
That'd be so cool to watch.
replacing it.
That would
Right?
be so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. If you guys are around tomorrow, we'll be fixing it up.
That'd be so cool to watch.
Yep.
So you,
Because I
you
can't
said
even
that
wrap my head around how someone would figure that out.
the doorway
Doors.
used to be like.
It'll be half the
half.
size that it is now.
How tall
So
would
would they have to like crawl into it?
Just
instead of
about
walking?
crawling, yeah.
Yeah.
But they say the natives were a lot taller. Like the women were even 7 feet tall, 7 feet tall back then.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The door would be so small. Yeah,
They were a lot
that's why they
healthier,
make
so
them
we
so
got
big.
like if I had to crawl into this house every day.
Exactly. But if you walk from
I
place
don't
to
know if I
place to
could do it,
place,
but
You would be a lot healthier if you
they
did.
were a lot
For sure.
healthier than what we are
they worked
now.
and they walked and they worked and they walked. Yes.
Right, and a lot of people say, "Wow, all they did was work all day." Or no, it wasn't. They relaxed all day. It was easy breezy. There's food everywhere. There's abundance of it, and they didn't have to get up to do 9 to 5s like we do today.
Right.
Today we're overworking ourselves.
Yeah, but the life expectancy, how it is.
Over 100.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. They had all different type of natural herbs and
Yeah.
teas and stuff that they would drink, and that's their medicines.
Mm-hmm.
The only sickness that around was a common cold. Like there wasn't any diseases.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Exploring with Chelsea here. So, I am actually doing I can't pronounce it properly, but it's the homestead living, how when the colonists from England came over on the Mayflower to America, and they communicated with the Patuxet people on the river, which they are native Indians here on this part of the United States. Even though they're part of the American Indian family, the things were definitely, there goes a little chipmunk, there are things that are definitely different because each tribe is different. So this is where I went, guys. Patuxet. Cannons, guys. 6 cannons. And they would go through and shoot out that way. This place is awesome. The view is absolutely beautiful from here. Camera. You guys can see better than I can because my eyes are still adjusting.
I went to school with a guy, and he said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?"
Types of
He said,
clothes.
"Thatcher."
Not
Yeah,
bad.
he just wanted to put thatch on cottages.
That's still a thing?
In the UK, it is absolutely.
Even today?
But yes, there are a lot of cottages that need thatch.
A lot of these houses, each place had their own little land so they can grow. And then right here is the communal barn. And then you see it, this worker, he's one of the workers who's trying to pay off his debts from coming over on the Mayflower. So they all work to pay off right where that gentleman in the blue with the baseball cap is the communal, and where that little kid is where the communal oven is. And they would all have to, if they wanted to use that, the people of the land wanted to use that, they would have to communicate with each other in order to be able to use it. Pardon me. So sometimes what they would do is they would want to build or bake within their own homes, which would sometimes help keep it warm too. So this is crib. I have a crib that's similar to this at my house that I've kept, that my grandmother gave me when I was little. It's a children's bed. And the feast. Now, I did hear by one of the natives, the native Indians here, they said that because the lobsters, they didn't, like the Native Americans didn't normally eat that because of the fact that they're bottom dwellers and they were as big as she is, and she's my height. I'm only 5'2", so they would be as big as her and me. But just to kind of give you an idea as to what the bottom dwellers were like back, even to this day, some of them can be that big. The ones that we usually get, there's one of the ovens that they had here, and there were different places in each house, but they all had a corner for it. But anyway, the lobsters that we would get or even catch are small. And there's a gentleman that I actually follow who's out in Maine. That's he tells you what he does because he's a fisherman. He catches the lobsters and all that, and it's quite amazing. They have to, like the females, they cannot catch. They have to re-release them, but they also have to notch them, and so they can keep on breeding, so that we can eat. Oh, look at this. Look at the bumblebees. Bumblebees hard at work. So here's the goats. All the goaties. Here is the communal oven. That is your communal oven. Cattle. And then you can kind of see back right here in between the trees, you've got the ocean. But I am off to the next place. Here's one of the huts. The winterized huts. Can't go into that one though. But yeah, very informational. I'm off to the next place so that I can go and see the Plymouth Rock itself. People keep on telling me don't get my hopes up because it's definitely not what I should expect. So stick around, we'll find out, guys. So this one right here, the homestead, that's where I started off with. Then we went right here. This is what we just finished up with. This is what I had to go through in order to get to this to kind of cool down. I'm going back to the visitor center to go on to the next site. So stick around.
There you go.
That's new. That's updated. But there's no steering wheel. This is how they steered down there.
Where we steer the ship from, and in order to do that, we use the large rudder. They're called the whipstaff. It's locked in place right now, but they would have moved it side to side based on orders from above deck with directions like which way to go and when. Those cabins also living quarters for officers, 4 total, and they'd be sleeping and working in shifts out of these bunks, which look small, but are actually over 6 feet long. And then the captain or ship's master would live in the great cabin back there and have that whole space to himself.
What are the other 2 bunks?
There's only 2. They're sleeping and working in shifts.
Oh, that's what you said.
Hot bunking.
So they get to share the bunk,
Yeah.
and they're ticks and fleas. And other parasites,
Yeah, but that's normal for them.
of course.
Couldn't play marbles in this room.
No.
It's a pitcher,
I still can't believe
a
it.
leather pitcher.
Made up.
Some odd people. Probably most of them want to want to see that.
Made out of leather.
Breeze is beautiful. They do sail this the Mayflower every once in a while. And we'll make our way down there. And that's the back of the Mayflower.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, it says no going.
You afraid?
Yeah.
You know these robots.
That says up and this is down.
They're holding everything up.
Don't put down like me. Oh, it's not. We're not that.
Realizing if you burn the thing down, you're stuck with it. This is it, so when you're supposed to.
It's not very tall in here.
Treating people well, at least until the Titanic. Look, that's
I found the cannon again. I found the cannon.
But they figure they can maybe live on their own.
None of the cannons.
They can live on their own.
I just snapped this
Okay, don't lay down.
They should report in July.
Something like a boat. It's in front of the Mayflower.
End up leaving England for good until September 6th. Around the time they want to get here. Because it's supposed to bring another boat with them. There's a couple cool kids around. Only at points. So they did them all regular speed. This one there should be a lot more fun. Or do you cross for more? They get more air control.
There's no way getting down there, guys.
Like, we're out of water. I'm like, I bet you are. Like, handle it. And he'll just laugh. I think it's a good transition.
So they cut it out again. They left the England and they get a countries on board the low gas. Men, women, children.
Alright guys, Mayflower is right there behind me. I just went to it. I'm on my way back to the car so I can go to my next destination because I'm running a little late. But see the videos below and you'll be able to see what the Mayflower kind of looked like. It's pretty cool. Stick around, find out, have fun. Thanks guys.